A critical step in customizing dot plots and heat maps is selecting regions of interest on an image. The fifth tab on the side panel contains the selection menus, showing the names of columns and rows available for selection, as well as any currently selected. You can select items from these menus one at a time, or in groups using the Control or Shift keys. Holding the Control key allows you to highlight multiple non-contiguous items, while holding the Shift key will highlight all items between two entries. The arrows are then used to transfer the highlighted items to the selected menu. If you right-click on a selected menu, you'll be offered the option of pasting a list of column or row names. When this option is selected, a new window will appear into which you can paste a list. Items pasted here can be separated by a comma, white space, or new line. The list to paste can either be appended to any already selected items or replace them. Pasted items that do not correspond to available names will be discarded, as will duplicates, and the matching algorithm is case insensitive. Rows or columns can be selected individually from the image by right-clicking on the name and selecting it. Finally, areas of the image can be selected by clicking and dragging the cursor over the region of interest. It is important to note this type of selection will replace any previously selected items. After items have been selected, you can use the up and down arrows on the right to order the selection. With items selected, pressing the filter button will manually filter the image to only include the selected rows and columns, displayed in the order they were listed in the selected menus. You could now, for example, export your image from the Save tab. Hitting Reset from the Settings panel, or using the shortcut Ctrl-U, will restore your image to its default state. If you only select rows but make no explicit selection for columns, and then press the filter button, it will be assumed you want to include all columns on your filtered image. The opposite is true as well. Instead of filtering the main image, you can create a snapshot. A snapshot is a new image taken of your selection that is separate from the main image. This snapshot is effectively a new image with the default state representing the moment when the snapshot was taken. If you perform any actions on the snapshot, such as sorting, resetting the image will take you back to the original snapshot state. Whenever snapshots are available, a menu button will appear in the upper left, allowing you to navigate between your snapshots and the main image. All features and functionality available on the main image are also available on snapshots themselves. You can take as many snapshots as you would like. When filtering or taking snapshots, there may be rows or columns present in the new image where not a single entry passes the filter specified on the Settings panel. By default, rows that do not have any entries passing the filters will be excluded from the filtered image, but columns will still be included. This can be controlled from the Clear Failing Rows and Clear Failing Columns toggles. When activated, a failing row or column, i.e. one with no entries passing the filter criteria, will be excluded from the filtered image. Disabling these options will prevent this behavior and show all rows and columns on the image regardless of the filter settings.